Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new first look of the Mercedes GLB. This is the 220D 4MATIC all-wheel drive. As we can see, familiar lights from the GLC redesigned, so fake exhaust on bottom. This is a 7-seat with a light interior. Now let's sit on the front first before someone else sits in and check the interior. Familiar Mercedes design, electronic seats with memory, heated and cooled, lock, unlock the car. This is actually all seen in the B class. We have a Mercedes-Benz illuminated logo on the aluminum doorstep. We can see the seats are perforated leather for cooling as well, so on the back and for your butt. We have extended knee support as well. Now there is an AMG version, which is going to be in the separated video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. We have a standard light switches and fog lights, screen illumination, electronic parking brake. So let's sit inside. We have a, of course, it's an optional heads-up display. We have beautiful Mercedes steering wheel with little touch functions for the middle screen and for the touch screen, the main screen. Now, let's close the doors. We have here some speakers. I'm not sure if these are I think these are the standard speakers. Actually, no, excuse me. So these are the I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Breimeister or something like that. Probably pronouncing it wrong. Now, of course, expected good closing sound. Now there's a good overview thanks to the tall windows. This car has a blind spot and blind spot warning, always extras. On the back, you can see it's not a big problem, no blind spots. These lights are just for the car show, they're fake. And you have two separated panoramic roof, of course. I believe first one can open on the top. You have beautiful Mercedes lights. You can turn them on. You can have it off. Here are your buttons. This is for the rear as well. Your mirror on the top. This car has a black. Have your privacy light. This should turn on, but the car is probably in a demo mode. Of course, we have a speaker large here. This is familiar from the B class a little bit, and then like in the A class and the B class, same design. I'm not going to even go through the menu. This is the home menu. So if you want to see my detailed reviews, you should press on this. So this also functions as a touchscreen. And of course you have 360 parking cameras when the car is on, car information, assistance, vehicle information, lights, systems. Of course, this car has ambient lights are currently off, and of course, pretty simple automatic AC dual zone, and you have a little USB-C charger here, a classical 12-volt charger for your car. This is a rubber mat. It probably has wireless charging if it's optioned. Over here you can push to have two cup holders that are hidden, and over here you have really generous nice carpeting area with a lot of storage space. So this is a good family car. Now in the middle, pretty standard, you have a armrest storage space, two USB chargers, pretty deep storage if you ask me. Goes all the way in. Could fit nice large bottles, and everything else is more or less standard Mercedes. And you have a start-stop over here as well. Even have the sport paddles that are plastic. They have a plus and a minus sign, and you can feel like a difference between with your fingers. Let's check the back space. Of course, good storage area here, and let's check the back space. Now, I'm going to show you as well the other dark interior. So this is really nice with the aluminum This is all soft leather, nice contrast stitching. This plastic is cheap, but it's firm, robust. Really nice leather on the back. It's not perforated, so no cool. Only cool seats for the back. You have an airbag here. Now these seats, if I pull, knock it down, they can probably go all the way down. If I slide them forward, you can see how it looks. Now on the back you have two child seats. They also have a 2 points. Also, the front seats have as well the first row. Now we have a cup holders over here. Now I really wouldn't fit an adult here, but you have this nice nets. You have a little area here for storage. I think I might have saw a outlet for charging. You're gonna see that later. And this is where you pull the seats. So let me just check again. If I put this upwards, you pull here. Now if you use this strap, you can push the seat. So the seats can tilt upwards and backwards. Of course, the middle as well. So you have another point here you can pull. So you can see this sit as kind of pushed forward. On the bottom, you can pull this and then slide the seats back and forward. Now I'm gonna sit inside. So this is plenty of room, like 5 fingers. But if I slide the seat forward, you can come closer or even more closer, depending. There's like at least four steps of sliding. On the back as well, we have a, excuse me for the shake, AC. It's probably optional, a little space here, and 230 volt outlet for your maybe iPhone charger or MacBook Pro, and 2 USB-C 5 volt chargers. Of course, handy nets on the back, plastic for cover the seats if you have a child. We have a armrest here that is flat, and then it has the extending cup holders, and that's pretty much it. Let's check the storage space. I mean the cargo area, which isn't that big considering the 2 extra seats. So if we exit as well, pretty good closing sound. These are really tall windows. These back are tinted. There's a little this going upwards, but the pictures kind of look weird, but it's not bad in reality. This is the outside panel roof, and this is your storage area when the seats are up, pretty short, and you have a little bit here amplifier and a hazard triangle, little LED lights. But if you want to knock down the seats, just pull this red strips. Now the seat isn't slided all the way forward. Now as you can see over here, you have a USB charger. That's what I've noticed on both sides. And if I would slide the seat forward, these seats would knock down completely, and then you would have more space. So if I do that with my one hand, let's see now. So you have to push them to lock them down, and now you see actually have a decent storage area for a family. Car on the top have closing Mercedes dual lights, and we got, of course, have you have here holders for the rear seat belts, little holders maybe for bags, and that's pretty much it. This is nice flat bottom for loading area. You have chrome protection here, and if we close this and back up, of course, LED license plates and camera that pops out. We have beautiful design, a little boxy maybe, a little squarish, but this is the B class. Of course, the exhaust is, I believe, fake. It's hard to see right now, honestly. Let's move to the front of the car and just see this design. It looks really interesting. So they're filming here. I'm gonna switch to the other car and just show you the front looks. So this is the petrol version. There's a lot of people inside, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it inside. new LED lights. You have a parking 360, part of the 360 parking system camera below the star. The big star is in the grille, a adaptive radar. Of course, as you can see on the top, we have even 3 cameras for recognizing the signs, probably a autonomous driving system. So this is the Edition 1, as you can see, little colors, and you have a badging here. You can see the little camera on the side mirrors. You can see the interior inside, a little darker. If I come closer, just to show you, so this is brown leather with black elements, and this is wood, and this is the Edition 1, has little colors on it, but this is the package. It has a net on the passenger side, and not a large difference. Let's see if this car is a 7-seater as well. Yes, it is. And that's pretty much it. You can see the car in the whole frame. I'm just gonna come back to this. I just noticed that the wheels are massive, to be honest. Trying to read from the tire the dimension, the 20-inch, yep. So pretty big. And if we come closer to the blue model, it just looks nice and masculine. Now these are the LED lights. Pretty impressive inside. You have multiple lenses, and just to cover the front cameras, as you can see, pretty nice. So what's the spec on this? So the 220D is the diesel, has 190 horsepower and maximum torque of 400, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.6. Top speed is limited to 217, and this is probably this is a lease price, so this might be without taxes and with taxes. Price, I'm just going to go to the Edition 1 information. So this is the 200, so this is a petrol. This is a little slower, 9.1 if I'm not mistaken, 207 same speed limit, and actually 450 euros a lease, so maybe a little bit cheaper since it's a petrol car. But this is the Edition 1. This is limited only to first year production. Tell me in the comments which color do you prefer. And of course over there is the AMG. This is going to be separated video, so I want to hear your opinions. Tell me in the comments below, and if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from the Frankfurt Auto Show. That's it. Stay safe on the road. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.